Have you ever stopped to wonder if the key to happiness is actually sitting in your bank account? What if I told you the secret to a fulfilling life doesn't always come with a hefty price tag? Intrigued? Stick around, because today we're debunking the myth that more money equals more happiness. Hey everyone, welcome back to Practical Pursuits HQ. I'm your host John, and if you're new here, our channel is all about practical wisdom and self-improvement, from financial education to building better relationships. Today, we're diving deep into the benefits of living a frugal lifestyle, and we'll be exploring how this choice could not only pad your wallet, but also elevate your well-being. Let's kick things off by diving into what I like to call the modern-day money trap. Now, we've all been there. You scroll through social media, and it's all about the glitz and glam. Luxury cars, designer brands, and five-star vacations. Society has conditioned us to equate wealth with success. But let's take a step back and ask ourselves, is this really the measure of a successful life? Here's the catch. The more we buy into this narrative, the deeper we plunge into a cycle of debt. You see, keeping up with the Joneses isn't just stressful, it's financially draining. You end up spending money you don't have, to buy things you don't need, to impress people you don't even like. Before you know it, you're neck-deep in credit card bills and loan payments. And let's not forget the toll this takes on your health. The constant stress of keeping up appearances and managing debt has a real impact, both mentally and physically. Studies have shown that financial stress can lead to conditions like anxiety, depression, and even heart disease. So, if the chase for material wealth puts you on a never-ending treadmill of debt and stress, is it really worth it? Think about that as we delve deeper into an alternative path, the frugal lifestyle. Now that we've talked about the pitfalls of a materialistic lifestyle, let's explore an alternative, frugality. But wait, what exactly does frugality mean? Many people mistakenly think it's all about pinching pennies and living a deprived life, but that's far from the truth. Frugality is actually the art of living below your means while maximizing value and quality in your life. It's not about deprivation, it's about making smart choices. There are some common misconceptions about frugality that we should clear up. The biggest one? That frugality is the same as being cheap. Nope, they're not the same thing. Being cheap means always going for the lowest cost at the expense of quality. Frugality, on the other hand, is about evaluating the real value of something and whether or not it contributes to your long-term goals and happiness. So, what are the core principles of a frugal lifestyle? First, it's about mindful spending. It's taking a moment to ask yourself if you really need something before you buy it. Second, it's about valuing experiences over material possessions. The joy from experiences often lasts longer and is more fulfilling than the temporary happiness from buying a new gadget. And third, it's about financial independence. When you're not shackled by debt or living paycheck to paycheck, you have the freedom to pursue what truly matters to you. Let's shift gears and talk about the financial benefits of living frugally. First on the list, financial security. When you practice frugality, you're essentially building a financial cushion. Imagine not having to worry about unexpected expenses or emergencies because you've saved enough to cover them. That's the peace of mind frugality offers. Over time, this financial buffer grows, freeing you from the shackles of living paycheck to paycheck. Next up, investment opportunities. The money you save isn't just sitting there gathering dust. It's your ticket to financial growth. Whether it's investing in stocks, bonds, or even in your own education and skills, frugality provides you with the capital to invest wisely. It's about making your money work for you, instead of you working for your money. And last, but not least, let's talk about living debt-free. When you're not constantly spending on things you don't need, you have the extra funds to pay off your debts quicker. Eliminating debt isn't just about relieving stress, it's about reclaiming your freedom. Once you're out of debt, every financial choice you make becomes an opportunity, not an obligation. If you're finding value in this practical guide to a frugal lifestyle, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us create more content that empowers you to live better and smarter. So go ahead, hit that like button. So we've talked about the financial benefits, but what about the psychological perks of living frugally? Let's start with stress, or rather, the lack of it. One of the greatest sources of stress in our lives is financial instability. When you have a strong financial foundation built through frugal living, the burden of stress starts to lift. You sleep better, you're more focused, and you're free to enjoy the present moment. Now, let's talk relationships. Believe it or not, a frugal lifestyle can positively impact your relationships as well. When you're not obsessed with material gains, you start to value the intangibles such as time spent with loved ones, meaningful conversations, and shared experiences. It fosters a sense of appreciation and gratitude, which are the cornerstones of any healthy relationship. And finally, let's discuss happiness. Various studies have shown that beyond a certain income level, additional money doesn't significantly increase happiness. What does, however, is the freedom and peace of mind that comes from financial security and the joy derived from meaningful experiences over material possessions. Now, it's one thing to discuss the benefits of frugality in theory, but let's ground it in real-world examples. I recently interviewed Jane, who managed to pay off her student loans within 3 years of graduating, all thanks to her frugal lifestyle. She's living proof that frugality can fast-track your journey to financial freedom. On the flip side, consider Tom, who's always chasing the latest trends. Sure, he's got a flashy car and the newest tech gadgets, but he's also drowning in debt. While Jane is planning her next investment, Tom is figuring out how to make his next minimum payment. The contrast couldn't be starker. And as for my own journey towards frugality, it's been quite a transformative one. I used to be the guy who thought retail therapy was the answer to all problems. I used to get a real kick in buying the latest new gadgets or games, as well as the latest new sneakers. But once I embraced frugality, not only did my bank account thank me, but I also found a new sense of purpose and satisfaction in life. So you're convinced, and you're ready to give frugality a try. But where do you start? Let's break it down into actionable steps. First up, budgeting. The backbone of any frugal lifestyle is a well-crafted budget. Start by tracking all your income and expenses for a month. Identify areas where you can cut back, and allocate a certain percentage of your income to savings. There are plenty of free budgeting apps out there to make this easier for you. Next, let's talk about mindful spending. Before making any purchase, ask yourself these 3 questions. Do I need it? Will I use it? Is it worth the price? If the answer to any of these is no, it might be best to hold off. Conscious consumerism not only saves you money, but also helps you make more meaningful purchases. And finally, here are some quick saving hacks. 1. Buy in bulk, but only for items you'll definitely use. 2. Embrace the art of DIY. From home repairs to gifts, doing it yourself can save a ton. And 3. Consider secondhand or refurbished items. They're often just as good as new, but come at a fraction of the price. We've covered a lot of ground today. From breaking down the modern money trap to presenting real-world examples of how a frugal lifestyle can impact your life positively. We discussed the financial security it brings, the psychological well-being it fosters, and even shared some practical steps to start your journey towards frugality. Now, if you take away just one thing from this video, let it be this. Frugality is not about sacrifice. It's about making choices that align with your long-term goals and values. It's a lifestyle that not only sets you on the path to financial freedom, but also enriches your relationships and overall well-being. If you're feeling inspired to start your frugal journey, why stop here? We have a treasure trove of videos and playlists that dive deeper into practical wisdom, financial education, and self-improvement. So go ahead, explore our channel and keep the momentum going. Thank you for spending time with us today. Your support means the world to us, and we're excited to be part of your journey towards a smarter, happier life. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who could benefit from it. Thank you for watching. Take care.